to Gensu no Grimgar, an anime that I originally didn't think I would be reviewing, but after watching the first episode, I must say I'm really intrigued by it, and therefore I have decided to review it because I've found that I pick up on small details when I review animes that I normally wouldn't pick up when I watch them. But what is Grimgar about? Grimgar is about teenagers from our world being transported to Grimgar. The world is called Grimgar, in case you didn't know. They don't remember how they got there, they don't remember their old life, and they don't know how long they have been there. And they don't know why they have been transported there. And what I mean with them don't remember their old life is that, example, Haruhiro, he at one point in this episode brings up that he doesn't have his cell phone on him, but then he realizes, I don't know what a cell phone is. And Manato, he brings up game, that this isn't a game, when they are like joking a little bit about almost dying to a goblin or two goblins, which is at the start of the episode. But then they realize that they don't know what it is, but they know that it was something that used to be on their tongue. So why don't they remember? They only remember just when they woke up. So yeah, it's really intriguing, I must say. However, we find out that most likely Brittany has something to do with it, because they are being escorted by some guards to him. He is the leader of the Red Moon office, and he says to them that they are going to join as volunteer soldiers and getting 10 silver coins per person. So yeah, and if they can get like 12 silver coins, they can buy a rank up to officer, which gives them benefits. But how do they earn money? They earn money by killing monsters like goblins. And let's just say like this, our main group, they can even take down 2 goblins, and goblins should be the weakest creature in Grimgar. So yeah, they are really not that good. But then again, considering that Yume, she isn't kind of fit for that role, I must say. Then again, her best trait is her butt. Yeah, that is a really nice butt Yume has, but enough about that. So yeah, they kind of can't earn money by killing the monsters and then selling parts like horns and stuff from them. Which means that at the end of this episode, they are actually out of money. And they now have to either kill some goblins or starve to death. And they have come. So it's really interesting that this is like taking normal teenagers and then throwing them into this world without their memories and seeing how they adapt. It's also nice to see that there isn't automatically like assigned the thief job like Haruhiro is in this episode. He actually has to go to a guild, the Thief Guild, and there is being trained by Barbara, who then also gives him a nickname, Old Cat, which he isn't that happy about. And let me say it like this, Barbara, she's smoking hot, but the girl I like the best is Shiharu, the mage. I don't know if mage is just my preferred class in anime, because in Bikini Warriors I also like mage the best. So yeah, interesting. I actually would kind of wish we had seen the Dread Knight / Dark Knight training that Ranta he got, because that would have been really interesting to see. And Ranta, man, he is a pervert. He is a pervert. I like how he basically mocks or says to Yume that her personality doesn't match a hunter, which her master also said to her that she would have issues maybe with archery, and that she then also is flat-chested. And then he says that he only forgives people like, shall we say that, what is her name? Shiharu, for trying to hide her big chest. And then he almost gets nose blood when there's kind of like shown a Yuri scene off screen with Yume and Shiharu. So yeah, really interesting how they mix this fan service with really interesting story. I must say, this is really an interesting series, and also the what is it called, animation. I like that animation, man. I just wish we would have seen like training for maybe all of the characters. Maybe you get that in each episode, you know, like okay, now we're gonna see Manato's training, etc. But else, I'm really intrigued to see what's gonna happen with our main group, because if they don't, yeah, pick up, then they are gonna die, and I don't think that they would, shall we say, the animators or the writer would do that. But then again, if they did that, that would be interesting to see the main cast die, and then us shifting perspective to the strong group, Reichi's group. So yeah, and with that, I think I'm gonna wish you all a good day, good night, wherever you are, and I will see you, if I'm lucky, later today. Cheers, guys. Or girls.